5 cases of nouns in sentences. Nominative, subject, genitive, possessive, dative, indirect, object accusative, direct, object ablative, object of the preposition.
Latin nouns and pronouns have different endings, declensions. Declensions identify grammatical case, number, and gender.
A declension is also
a class or group to which a noun belongs based on its ending similarity to the endings of other nouns in that class. Latin nouns and pronouns have different endings, declensions. Declensions identify grammatical case, number, and gender.
a declension is also
a class or group to which a noun belongs based on its ending similarity to the endings of other nouns in that class.
First declension noun endings.
I, singular first declension. I, arum, is, us, is. I, arum, is, us, is. I, arum, is, us, is. Plural first declension.
Second declension noun endings.
Us, e, o, o. Us, e, o, o. Us, e, o, o. Singular second declension. E, orum, is, os, is. E, orum, is, os, is. E, orum, is, os, is. Plural second declension.
Third declension noun endings.
Various is, e-m-e. Various is, e-m-e. Various is, e-m-e. Singular third declension. Ace, ibis, ace, ibis. Ace, ibis, ace, ibis. Ace, ibis, ace, ibis. Plural third declension.
Fourth declension noun endings.
Us, ui, ooh. Us, ui, ooh. Us, ui, ooh. Singular fourth declension. Us, ibis, ibis. Us, ibis, ibis. Us, ibis, ibis. Plural fourth declension.
Fifth declension noun endings.
Ace, ae, aem, a. Ace, ae, aem, a. Ace, ae, aem, a. Singular fifth declension. Ace, arum, abus, ace, abus. Ace, arum, abus, ace, abus. Ace, arum, abus, ace, abus. Plural fifth declension.
What are the classifications of living things? Linnaeus's classifications of living things are kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species, genus, family, order.
kingdoms of living things? The kingdoms of living things are Animalia, Plantae, Fungi, Protista, Archaea, Bacteria. What are the kingdoms of living things? The kingdoms of living things are Animalia, Plantae, Fungi, Protista, Archaea, Bacteria.
What are some parts of an animal cell? Some parts of an animal cell are nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole, mitochondria, cell membrane, Golgi bodies,
Lysosome, endoplasmic reticulum.
nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole, mitochondria, cell membrane, Golgi body.
Lysosome, endoplasmic reticulum.
These are some parts of an animal cell. These are some parts of an animal cell, of an animal. Yes, an animal cell. Animal cell.
What are some parts of a plant cell? Cytoplasm, chloroplast, mitochondria, cell membrane, cell walls, Golgi bodies, vacuole, nucleus, cytoplasm, chloroplast, mitochondria, cell membrane, cell walls, Golgi bodies, vacuole, nucleus.
What are the major groups of invertebrates? The major groups of invertebrates are sponges, stinging cell animals, flatworms, roundworms, segmented worms, mollusks, sea stars, arthropods. These are the major groups of invertebrates. Sponges, stinging cell animals, flatworms, roundworms, segmented worms, mollusks, sea stars, arthropods. These are the major groups of invertebrates. What are the major groups of vertebrates? The major groups of vertebrates are fish, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, birds, and they live on a farm. A farm. A farm? Yep, that stands for fish, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, birds, and they live on a farm. The major groups of vertebrates.
What are some ways animals reproduce? Some ways animals reproduce are live birth, eggs, fragmentation, and budding. What are some ways animals reproduce? Some ways animals reproduce are live birth, eggs, fragmentation, and budding.
What are some types of seed plants? Some types of seed plants are monocot, dicot, conifer. Monocot, dicot, conifer. What are some types of seed plants? Some types of seed plants are monocot, dicot, conifer. Monocot, dicot, conifer.
and roots. Leaves and roots. Some parts of a pig are leaves and roots. Leaves and roots.
What are some leaf shapes? Some leaf shapes are linear, oval, lobed, cleft, scale-like, needle-like. Oh, what are some leaf shapes? Some leaf shapes are linear, oval, lobed, cleft, scale-like, needle-like.
What are some parts? Some parts of a flower. Some parts of a flower are petal, stamen, anther, pistil, sepal.
Petal, stamen, anther, pistil, sepal.
Petal, stamen, anther, pistil, sepal. Petal, stamen, anther, pistil, sepal. Petal, stamen, anther, pistil, sepal. Petal, stamen, anther, pistil, sepal.
Plant systems. What are some plant systems? Plant systems. Some plant systems are photosynthesis, respiration, transpiration, photosynthesis, respiration, transpiration, plant systems. Plant systems. Plant systems.
Week 13. What are some parts of the geosphere? Some parts of the geosphere are core, mantle, crust, hydrosphere, biosphere, atmosphere.
What are some parts of the geosphere? Core, mantle, crust, and hydrosphere. The biosphere and atmosphere. These are the parts of the geosphere. What are some parts of the geosphere? Core, mantle, crust, and hydrosphere. Biosphere and atmosphere. These are the parts of the geosphere.
What are the three kinds of rock? The three kinds of rock are sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous. Sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous. What are the three kinds of rock? The three kinds of rock are sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous. Sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous.
Everest, Aconcagua, Denali, Kilimanjaro, Elbrus, Kosciuszko, Vincent Massif, Everest, Aconcagua, South America, Denali, Kilimanjaro.
some parts of a volcano? Some parts of a volcano are magma, vents, lava, crater, gases. How are you going to remember that? How about this? What are some parts of a volcano? Some parts of a volcano are magma turned on the vents after lava left a crater of gases in the bathroom. Magma turned on the vents after lava left a crater of gases in the bathroom. Magma, vents, lava, crater, gases.
What are 4 types of ocean floors? 4 types of ocean floors are continental shelf, abyssal plain, mid-ocean ridge, trench, continental shelf, abyssal plain, mid-ocean ridge, trench.
What are 4 types of ocean floor? 4 types of ocean floor are continental shelf, abyssal plains, mid-ocean ridge, and trench.
What are some ocean zones? Some ocean zones are epipelagic, mesopelagic, bathypelagic, abyssal pelagic, epipelagic, mesopelagic, bathypelagic, abyssal pelagic. These are some ocean zones. What are some parts of the atmosphere? Some parts of the atmosphere are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere. What are some parts of the atmosphere? Some parts of the atmosphere are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere.
What are 5 circles of latitude? Arctic Circle, Tropic of Cancer, Equator, Tropic of Capricorn, Antarctic Circle, and now we're through.
Here are some kinds of weather fronts. Cold, warm, stationary, occluded. Cold, warm, stationary, occluded. Cold, warm, stationary, occluded.
What are some types of clouds to the tune Hickory Dickory Dock? These are some types of clouds: cumulonimbus, cirrus, stratus, cumulus, stratocumulus. These are some types of clouds: cumulonimbus, cirrus, stratus, cumulus, stratocumulus. These are some types of clouds: cumulonimbus, cirrus, stratus, cumulus, stratocumulus.
What are some markings on the globe? Latitude, longitude, prime meridian, degrees, northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. These are some markings on the globe. What are some markings on the globe? Latitude, longitude, prime meridian, degrees, northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. These are some markings on the globe. What are some markings on the globe? Latitude, longitude, prime meridian, degrees, northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. These are some markings on the globe.
This is my right hand and this is my left hand, so you should be able to just mirror me. About, above, across, after, against, along, amid, among, around, at, atop, before, behind, below, beneath, beside, between, beyond, but, by, concerning, down, during, except for, from, in, inside, in, to, like, near, of, off, on to, out, outside, over, past, regarding, since, through, throughout, to, toward, under, underneath, until, up, upon, with, within, without, and some compound prepositions according to, in addition to, except for, in front of, out of, instead of, preposition. It's your mission to relate a noun or a pronoun to another verb, noun, or pronoun. Preposition. Your mission is settled, settled, settled when you're placed in the right position. Preposition.
A noun is a person, place, idea, or a thing. The verb shows action like jump, clap, or sing. Pronouns replace nouns like you and me. Interjection, hey, yippee. Conjunctions and or if joined to words. How and when are answered by adverbs. Prepositions tell location. Adjectives are nouns relation.
All the words we use are one of these.
These are the parts of speech.
A. Parts of speech. Woo! Nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, conjunctions, interjections, prepositions, adjectives. 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo!
A helping verb helps another verb assert action, being, or existence. A helping verb helps another verb assert action, being, or existence. Oh, helping verbs, there are 23. Am, is, are, was, and were, being, been, and be. Have, has, had, do, does, did, shall, should, will, and would. There are 5 more helping verbs, may, might, must, can, could. A linking verb does not transfer action but makes an assertion by connecting the subject to its predicate. Am, is, are, was, were, being, been, be, feel, become, remain, taste, seem, appear, look, sound, stay, smell, grow.